as far as the running backs, we asked Morgan about this, but Darius hurt his knee yesterday, and I guess he's going to
Yeah.
have the MRI today. Hopefully, it's not serious, but man, if it is serious, if he does have something torn, that's just the worst luck, because
Yeah.
that was it was kind of an awkward fall, an awkward hit by the DB there. But man, you just don't want to see that guy. The guy just can't catch a break when it comes in terms of staying on the field on the regular. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh my God, he's going to be out again. It just looked bad when he was on his back.
Yeah, that's my guy. He's like a little brother to me, and just seeing him go through this, it's just back to back to back. And I've had a lot of injuries, but it hasn't been to the extent that his has been, and it's tough. And I could tell yesterday how bad it was weighing on him, and he's had the ACL. He think the ACL from week and everything, and he kept himself together well, but I think yesterday really it took a that was tougher for him than the first couple injuries were, and it was because I think he was finding his groove, had a great game last week, and then he was on pace to have another big game this yesterday, and just to have that happen, it sucks. And he's a young guy, and it just happens to continually be knee injuries, and that's tough for a running back. And I just hope it's not that bad. And
What's your
that
vibe? What's your gut tell you about it? You think it's more serious?
I feel like I think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, he got up and walked off, but he did that last time as well. And he wasn't able to come back in the game, and but also at the same time, when you look at the situation that we're in as well, you think about does it make sense to even let him play these next 3 games,
Oh, no,
and
I don't
put
think
him
it
out
does.
there.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
So
Yeah.
it's like that's what I think about too is, the long term. I think, if there's something wrong and we're forcing him to be out there, that may not be a good idea. Because he got to focus on being that guy next year and years ahead. And we just gotta wait and see. But it's tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
Joined by Chris Thompson, presented by Steam Fitters UA Local 602. They built this city. Similar to that scenario is what happened to Dwayne Haskins. And obviously his injury at this point does not appear to be serious, but he was laboring throughout, the second quarter and on in that game after spraining his ankle. Coach Callahan said never considered taking him out of the game. He was cleared by the medical staff to stay in the game. But if you're looking long-term for a player like you are for Guice, you're going to do the same with Haskins. Did you think at some point, you know what, he's not moving very well back there, maybe we should take him out, at least put in case for a series or two and see what happens there?
Honestly, I never even thought that it was bad until like I went on social media. Like I was just kind of scrolling through Twitter after the game, and I kept seeing people saying stuff about his injury, and I was like, I didn't think it was that bad. Like I know he got his ankle rolled up on, but he kept going out there, and I think with me just being in the moment in the game, I never noticed that he wasn't able to move. And then, my focus out there is me pass blocking and running my route. So I never even thought or even, saw that he was having a hard time out there until, I started seeing people talking about it and stuff. So, I don't know. I never noticed it, but I mean, I think it's something that for sure is gonna have to be, looked at when the doctors and stuff see the extent of his injury and everything. And I believe Coach Callahan is gonna make the right call on, what we need to do for him. But I honestly didn't notice. I knew he had an ankle sprain, but that's whether it's low or high or how manageable it is. And I thought because he kept going out there, he continued to play because he's a competitor. That's what, he's going to do. He's going to fight through injury like we all do.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was that serious, but, I think, we'll see today and moving on this week.
Yeah, because you know how the injuries go. It's going to feel worse today than it did yesterday.
Right, yeah. So...
But anyway, we were talking to Morgan Moses about the division in general. The NFC East is 16-34.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's really bad, man.
I would just tell it like it is. That's bad, and I think somebody told me yesterday that like Dallas could possibly win the division at 6-10 or something. Is that true?
Well, that's if everyone. If everyone lost. Let's see. What's Philly's record right now? Let me look at Philly's record.
I think they're one back of Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh, they're one behind.
Yeah. So Philly's going to beat the Giants tonight, I would assume. But you're right. I guess if everyone lost, they could win at 6-10. But that's not going to happen. But they could win at 8-8. They could be at 8-8 and then host a playoff game.
Yeah, that's that's crazy.